Jamie Foxx recently confirmed that he's going to play Mike Tyson in a biopic about him.
Right.
I'm wondering what you think of that casting choice. And, it seems like you're going to be a character in that. How do you feel about that?
Well, like, honestly speaking, it's something that, gosh, it's early, Andy. It's
Yeah,
like
I know.
we need to be doing this at like nighttime.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
It's a little, it was, I don't want to say bothersome, but, it's funny in life how you're always kind of learning and growing and healing. And that wasn't like a fun X for me. You know what I mean? So.
No, I know that it wasn't.
Yeah. And it was interesting. So I did a lot of things. I had a good friend of mine, because we've been talking about this, and I like went and got the book that he wrote, and I was reading it, and there were so many things. I didn't see the one-man show, but I heard about that are so not true that it's hard not to feel deeply disturbed by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so in a way, I hope I'm stronger because of this, or going through this process, but it's a little upsetting. Like there was something in it, just, on the lighter side of it was, I like to throw parties at a house. Like, I've never thrown one party at a house and didn't let his friends use the bathroom because I wouldn't let certain people use that. Just things that are so deeply upsetting. So
Right.
That's going to be a tough one for me. So I might be calling you every morning just to give me.
Are you hoping you're not in the movie?
Well, of course. Yeah, the absolute truth would be absolutely yes. But I'm a person, what term you hear a lot of the time recently is kind of like my truth. Like, I hear that term. And for me, I kind of believe truth is truth. It's Monday, it's 7:45 Pacific time. There's certain things that are true and not true. And I think for somebody to sort of take history and repurpose it, or just kind of write what they want is so deeply upsetting to me. And so I don't want to get bogged down with that and not a murder to remember. But that will be it. I think just to be able to lie, and we live in a world where people can. I think even Phil Donahue back in the day, you say you throw enough mud, it sticks. But
Right.
We're living in this time now where people can just say all kinds of things, and if you say it loud enough, people believe it. So.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah. I mean, are you? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should reach out to the producers and say, listen, just so you know, this is not. This is not.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, but yeah. I feel, it's interesting just at a time. I think COVID kind of did something for us, like even with George Floyd, where we were collectively sitting, right? Still. We were all had this stillness that I don't think, collectively as a world we were experiencing. And then that allowed us to watch and see George Floyd and what happened to him. And we were kind of bonded. And I think, and like I said, it's early and perhaps it's too serious, but I think in a similar fashion, climate's then changed. So you have the Me Too movement, and things that used to be acceptable to do to women or to say about women, I don't think are necessarily acceptable now. And I think to be on the other end of what I've experienced and to have somebody say, oh, the best punch I ever threw was against Robin, and she bounced from one wall to the next and was out. I'm literally praying that those things. We're in a climate where it's not acceptable. It's not rewarded. It's not congratulated. And that's something that truly means a lot to me, not only for myself, but for a lot of women that have been and are in the position that I was in. It just wasn't in the, it wasn't.
Yep.